You need to make sure that you're not living like Jeffrey. Jeffrey wanders through life with no plan. It's like he's driving a car without even holding the steering wheel. Why would you not set goals and go in the direction of life that you actually want to go into, Jeffrey? It's so weird. Jeffrey will literally insult you and call you gay if he sees you setting goals. Ask yourself right now, do you want to live a life like Jeffrey? Do you want other people to set the direction of your future, or would you rather have control of that yourself?
But Hamza, you could die tomorrow. You could get hit by a bus, so you may as well not even try. Shut up, bro. Dumb.
That's what these losers will say to you. You could die tomorrow, so you may as well not even try. Do you want to be like one of them? Do you want a life like one of them, or do you want to be more like Adonis? Adonis is a goal setter, a go-getter. You want to know how Adonis is so masculine? He constantly sets and achieves goals. The masculine energy is all about the mission, the goal, the challenge. Adonis understands that being more masculine is simple. Set goals and ruthlessly dedicate your life to achieving those goals. Every action, every decision, every choice that Adonis makes fulfills his goals. Not only does that give Adonis such a great feeling of fulfillment and success, it also leads to him becoming a better father for his children. They look up to him with so much respect and love because they see a man who's dedicated to his purpose. Adonis's entire tribe look up to him. Everyone does. Isn't that the life that you want to live? Well, then it starts with setting goals. You're a young man and you want to become more masculine, but the truth is, no one has ever really taught you about what masculine energy is really like. If you had to answer right now, what does masculinity mean? You'd say like the stereotypical wishy-washy, it means to be strong. Like, let's get more specific. The masculine energy craves release from restraint. It craves freedom. That's the opposite of feminine energy, which craves being filled. We as men want freedom from constraint, to escape death, to accomplish a mission, to conquer a goal. You have inside of you some kind of energy that makes you feel great when you know that you're making progress to a meaningful goal. You can't help but feel good when you're achieving goals, and you can't help but feel bad when you know that you aren't making progress to goals. You want to know why so many young men, including yourself, including all the guys around you, feel so bad? Because we are a generation of procrastinators. We're all addicted to the internet, to technology. But when you become obsessed over your own goals, when you become addicted to making progress, you feel phenomenal. Did you know that less than 1% of people actually write down their goals? You should feel so proud of yourself when you enter that 1%. And the time is now. If you have not wrote goals down, this is the message that you've been waiting for. Write down the specific goals that you aim to accomplish, and I promise you right now, I promise you that as soon as you write those goals down, your brain will start to generate ideas and you'll get this sense of excitement, which is so strange. All you need to do is literally write down your goals and you will literally start to feel good. And then it's up to you to start taking those harder choices that will achieve those important goals of yours, and you will start to feel so damn good about yourself. You'll become more successful, you'll get more confident, all those things that you wanted, like more friends, more girls, more confidence, you will get them when you start to set and achieve goals. How crazy is that 99% of people will never write down goals in their life? How sad is that? Goal setting is you choosing the direction of your future. To not set goals is to let other people, the world, these big companies, these software developers, choose the direction of your future for you. Does that not show a lack of masculinity in yourself? Be honest and answer this question. Really answer this question. Are you a little bitch? Ask that f***ing question to yourself right now. Ask yourself, am I a little bitch? And why am I allowing other people to change the direction of my future? Am I a little bitch or am I a man? Shall I not set the direction of my future myself? Shall I not control my own life? There are certain things that you can't change that have reduced your levels of masculinity. One of them being the education system, being forced inside the system, being forced to learn subjects that you aren't even interested in, being sat down in a classroom and learning in a way that induces more femininity inside of you and less masculinity. Those are some things that you can't really change. It's up to the system right now. But to not take control of the things that you are entirely responsible for, that's a direct insult to Dr. Peterson. I'm going to teach you the best goal setting system that I've come across, and it's by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is like the old school success legend, and it all starts with your values. Now I know that you're ready to, I want to write my goals down, but just trust me, start with your values first. Really ask yourself this question: what do you value? What do you deep down know for sure is really important to you? For me, the number one thing is honesty and authenticity. This comes before everything else. It comes before relationships, it comes before success, it comes even before progress to my goals. Why? Because if I'm gonna set goals and if I'm gonna make progress to them, I want them to be honest and authentic goals to myself. So this, at least for me, has to be number one. What is the most important thing for you? The second thing that I value is progress to my goals. I spent hours journaling this. I ranked progress to my goals against brotherhood, against love, against like the possibility of having children and having a wife, and progress to my goals actually came above them. That was so interesting to me, because I've always felt like a bit more of a feminine man who really values love above a bunch of other things. But then taking the time to ask myself these questions, like what would mean more to me, progress to my goals, or experiencing love in a relationship with a woman? And I thought back to times where I have been in a relationship, in a really loving relationship, and I wasn't happy. I was constantly overthinking, I was feeling negative. Why? Because I wasn't making progress to the goals that are important to me. Love and relationships and even brotherhood, even male best friends are important to me. But if I'm not making progress to my goals, I know that I'm just not going to be happy, I'm not going to be present. Clarifying my values and then prioritizing them literally changed it all for me. So my values in order are honesty / authenticity, progress to my goals, brotherhood, and love. Spend an hour journaling yours and almost comparing different values against each other to see which one is the priority. Once you have your values in order of importance, it's very easy for you to now set goals. In each area of your life, like your work life, mental health, physical health, friends, dating, set specific goals that have a very clear deadline. I'll have up on screen right now my work goal so you can see how I've organized it. I have a page like this for fitness and other goals too. Now there's one main thing that you have to do if you really want this to change your life. You have to commit to this. Become obsessed over these goals that you've just wrote. If you wrote your goals out on paper, literally stick it up on your wall, wake up and read it like it's the most important part of your day. I spend half an hour every single morning just rereading my goals. I've read them like 100 times. I don't need to reread them, but that constant repetition of just reading them and visualizing them helps so much. Become obsessed with your goals, talk about them, think about them, visualize them, brainstorm ideas, just become obsessed with your goal and you'll find that you'll automatically start making progress to achieving it. I promise you right now that if you do this practice, if you become obsessed with your goals and you start making some progress to them, you will feel phenomenal and you'll finally start to understand masculine energy. Click on this video right now to learn more about goals. Scroll down and click on the subscribe button, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.